The highly anticipated GTA San Andreas is finally out, and we're dedicating this edition of our show to its release.
That's right, and with us once again is the one and the only Tommy Tallarico, host of Judgment Day, Electric Playground, and really good-looking guy.
Oh, thank you. You know, I'm excited to be here, and we're excited to hear what people think of Grand Theft Auto.
You know, Tommy, when we were thinking about who would be the right person to join us for the special look back at the series, you were the first person whose name came to mind.
Oh, really? Why is that?
I don't know, actually.
Well, maybe it's because Tommy Vercetti is the character, and he's Italian, and I'm Tommy Tallarico, I'm Italian.
No, that's not why.
No, maybe it's because the game's raw and gritty, and I'm like kind of really raw and gritty. You know?
Don't make me laugh, come on.
No? Well, maybe because GTA has a really great soundtrack, and I do soundtracks for video games.
No,
I don't think that was it.
No? Well, maybe it's because I like to carry a bat around with me and beat the hell out of people!
That was it!
That was it.
Everybody to the all Grand Theft Auto episode of G4 TV. You guys and your bats team, you have to admit that we are super excited to have with us our favorite gangster of all time, the Tominator,
Tommy Tallarico. So excited.
Great to be here again. I'm hoping to make out with you this time, though.
We'll see how it goes. I got the bat in my hand if you want to do anything.
Give me the bat.
Well, sorry.
He's looking to move up in the world, Laura, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my God, listen. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas is out in stores, on store shelves, and we've been playing it, and it is undeniably one of the biggest games to come out this season.
Absolutely, of course.
But like, let's talk about how the game started. The original Grand Theft Auto.
I tell you, I remember when the game first came out, it wasn't even sold here in America.
No.
I had to go online and get it on eBay. It was only available in Europe, and it came out.
Okay, well, it was a top-down game. Like you said, only on a PC. You can play up to 4 characters. The cool thing is it still took place in Liberty City, which I'm like so cool. They still stuck with the Liberty City.
You know, the funny thing is that the way the characters walked, like this.
Very primitive.
On the thing. But what was great is that the cars still controlled amazingly, even in the top-down
I mean, the game was great. It stayed on the UK charts for 2 years on the top 20. I mean,
every car was drivable. But let's take a call and see what they have to say. Hey, caller.
Hello.
Hey, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
PossumKingdom from Columbus, Ohio.
All right, what would you like to talk about within the GTA series?
The soundtracks over the years, games.
Okay.
Yeah, what was your favorite soundtrack over the years?
Well, so far, Vice City, although I like Laszlo the best in GTA 3.
Yeah, I agree. Vice City, well, that was like, I think there was such a push for the soundtrack, too, and to really have such a collection of 80 songs all in one game, I thought it's awesome.
The timing was great. Now, you know, on the new game, we have Willie Nelson.
We do. Well, we have Tupac and Willie Nelson.
Tupac and Willie Nelson. I mean, that's
I love that.
And the great thing as well is that they release the soundtracks as normal soundtrack CDs as well, but not only the individual radio stations, but also the box set, which they did last game, and they're doing this game as well.
I love that Tupac has been unfortunately passed away for quite some time, but is making more music now than he was when he was alive.
That's true, that's true. Now, did you know on the new soundtrack that they're releasing, it's a 2-disc set, and they have a special DVD with all sorts of cool, unique stuff that's only on that DVD.
That's a collector's edition, I think it is. Hey, thanks, caller. We appreciate it. Let's move on. Hey, caller, what's your name and where are you calling from?
This is Cutie Pie, and I'm in Oregon.
In Oregon.
Hey, Oregon.
Hey, Cutie Pie, what would you like to talk about?
Well, I wanted to actually ask what you all think about the controversy that Grand Theft Auto gets from the media.
Ooh, that's
pretty negative.
It is pretty negative.
Can I answer this question?
Fantastic question.
You know, because I'm so sick of these politicians and media outlets and parents groups, you know, all talking about video games or violentness. Now, look, the video game industry, we police itself, we rate games, and if some kid goes,
well, they make us.
Well, yeah, but we do it, and it's not our fault if somebody buys another game. And violence in video games. I mean, sorry, last time I checked, Hitler wasn't a big Crash Bandicoot fan, and Cain didn't bludgeon Abel with a Virtual Boy.
Right. Now,
but look at the games that you're referencing. You're not referencing the Grand Theft Auto series that encourage you almost to run over pedestrians and beat up innocent people.
It is 17 years old, but I think, are you a parent? No, I'm just asking. No, and I'm wondering if we might all feel differently if we had kids, because I do wonder.
I wouldn't let my kid play Grand Theft Auto.
And there are exactly, I wouldn't either. And there are kids that aren't 17 getting their hands on these games, and it is up to the parents to do it. And as far as policing them, you're right. Parents have to police their own kids. People have a right to make whatever.
Well, I challenge any politician
to
take me on in a debate, because games do not cause violent nature.
Okay, okay, just...
where's my bodyguard? Seriously, put down your bats. Get your finger off the trigger.
Pisses me off
Put
when
your
they say
fingers on
that.
the phone, because after this, we're taking more of your calls right after this. Can you keep that from him?
You're going to timeout.
There it is.
You are going into timeout right now.
I'm a little upset. The Yankees
Hold me.
Hi, Lee Raymond here, host of Arena, and one of my fondest memories of hosting the show was Kevin Pereira's audition. Kevin had never hosted anything. I don't think he'd ever been on television before. And when I tell you that the first 5 minutes of his audition, he wet his pants.
You're plugged into G4 Rewind.
All right, in case anybody doesn't know, Grand Theft Auto has hijacked our show today, so we brought in Tommy Tallarico to make sure Tina doesn't get out of line.
That's right.
You know how she gets.
Now, we're excited to have Tommy this week, but next week you guys have to tune in because it's going to be about RPGs. We've got Paper Mario, Alien Invasion, and a bunch of others. If you want to talk about these games specifically, we've got a number for you, 1-866-G4TV. 215. So call it, leave your opinion about those specific games, and we may play them on the air.
Do we get to hear you doing phone sex?
Yeah. No, that's going to be cut out.
That's a different number.
That's the 1-900.
Yeah, that's the 900 number.
Exactly.
All right, well, listen, we're talking about Grand Theft Auto, so let's get back to the phones. Let's see what people want to talk about.
That sounds good. Hey, caller.
Hello?
Hey, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
CeleryGoblin. Calling from Lowell, Massachusetts.
All right, what would you like to talk about?
The maps in San Andreas.
Yeah, what have you heard about the maps?
I heard they were going to be like 3 times bigger than the first ones.
Yep, that's correct.
Yeah.
True that.
What else have you heard about the maps?
Well, I just think it's going to be kind of stupid because in the other games, you start off in the mission, right? And you drive around for an hour before you actually get to the mission. And it's going to be time consuming, and I don't really want to play the game that much.
You know what I'm going to have to say? I never really found in either Vice City or 3, Liberty City, that I was bored in the maps. Like, I never was like, gosh, I wish I could go to more parts of town. Like, there was enough to keep me busy.
Yeah, because like every car is pretty much drivable. I mean, there's a ton of places that you can go inside. I mean, you know what? That's like the way I look at it, caller, is kind of just a personal gameplay choice and opinion.
Well, I think too that what the focus is too is that you can do a lot of different things all over the place as well. So it's not just you're driving from 20 minutes from point A to point B.
Right.
There's going to be a lot of side missions. So
I hope so, because let me say one of the things I hated about Mafia, which is a similar game, is that the driving is just so long from thing to thing, and it wasn't enough to keep me entertained in between.
Jump out, beat up a hooker, and then get back in your car.
From what I've playing San Andreas, I haven't had that experience. Trust me, no boredom yet.
All right, thanks, caller. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Hello, caller.
Hey.
Hey, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Tyler, and I'm calling from Bristol, Connecticut.
All right, Tyler, what do you want to talk about as far as GTA is concerned?
My favorite moment in Grand Theft Auto 3.
All right, why don't you tell us what
Lay
that
it on me, I want to hear. Better be nice.
My favorite moment in GTA 3 is probably when I make the game go in slow motion and I take out my flamethrower and I just burn people and make them scream.
Now, Tyler, what do you love about that moment?
I don't know, it's just fun hearing them scream no.
Okay, so would you enjoy the game Postal?
Yes.
I'll bet you did.
Have you ever been arrested?
Nope.
I mean, flamethrowers in general are cool.
Yeah, they
Don't
are.
you think?
No,
I mean,
yeah,
any game where you get a flamethrower.
Absolutely. And
you can burn
actually,
people.
Tyler, if you go to our site and people watching, there's a ton of everyone's favorite GTA moments, and it's really fun to go through and see because it's such an enormous, open-ended game that there's so many bazillion things you can do.
On a smaller scope, not to revisit the violence conversation, but we don't do these things in real life.
Right.
So when I get to drive
Yeah.
down the road and watch people jump out of the way,
exactly.
screaming, that's good times for me.
That's right.
It can be a lot of fun. Thanks, Tyler. Appreciate the call.
All right, thanks, guys. Now, listen, we asked you to go to our website, and you did, and you wanted Grand Theft Auto cheats, and there's some cool ones, guys.
I didn't get an invite.
You didn't?
No.
Well, I'm going to give it to you right now, because right now it's time for the Cheater's Request presented by Singular Wireless. Tina, pay attention. In this week's Cheater's Request presented by Singular Wireless, we're answering Samantha Gavin's request for Grand Theft Auto Vice City codes in this GTA special. This game has all kinds of cheat codes: flying cars, unlock all weapons, instantly spawn new vehicles, change Tommy's looks to play as a different character, turn the cars pink, or have a crowd of groupies follow you around, just to name a few. To turn the cars pink on the PS2 anytime during a game, enter circle, L1, down, L2, left X, R1, L1, right, circle. You can turn Tommy into a random pedestrian by entering D-pad right, left up, L1, L2, left up, down, right. Re-entering this code will change Tommy's looks again and again. To turn the cars invisible, enter triangle, L1, triangle, R2, square, L1, L1. There's a lot more code, so check out the Cheat Sheet Master Database for the full list. To send in your own cheaters requests for some other games, visit us at g4techtv.com/g4tv.
Now, where was the Tommy Vercetti nude code? That's what I wanted to see.
Now, why did you want to see that?
All right, you right there could be the winner of a $25,000 shopping spree at Circuit City. That's right. G4 Tech TV is going to be giving away 4 $25,000 shopping sprees. That's right.
Wow.
And in addition to $500 in daily prizes.
Woo! Woo!
Well, if you want to get this, what you have to do is from November 8th to November 21st, watch G4 Tech TV every night from 7 p.m. to 1 a.m. Eastern.
Woo! Hey, and to enter, look for our G4 Tech TV Digital Digs Dash sweepstakes commercials, which contain G4 Tech TV codes. Each time you see a different code, go to www.g4techtv.com/digitaldigs dash to enter.
Now, there are 4 new codes each night.
Really?
But the more you enter, the better your chances to win. So you can like cheat like I would have done.
Nice.
But, and it's brought to us by
Circuit City.
Very good, very good. Now, we've been talking about some of the older Grand Theft Auto games in the series. Let's hear what the viewer reviews on the new San Andreas game.
All right. Hey, caller.
Yep.
Yeah, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Underflesh from Chandler, Arizona.
All right, so you've had a chance to play San Andreas?
I have so.
All right, do you think this game lives up to the hype?
Definitely. It's definitely a lot different from the last couple. There's a lot of different side missions. Like I got in a car last night, and you can do pimping missions.
Yes, collecting hose.
Yes.
Nothing better.
There's all sorts of different things. You can at night you can go burglarizing things.
Yep.
And so it's a lot different. The cooler thing is that the cars don't slow down when you run after them like the last one.
Right.
And did you notice like the blurring effects too when you start to go like really fast when you steal like a Ferrari or something and you're going really fast, they start to do like a little Need for Speed blurring action.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. And caller, do you think this was better than Vice City?
From what I've played so far, yes, but it's completely different than the last one.
All right, well, we totally appreciate your thoughts on the game.
I wouldn't say completely different, but it's got a few new features.
Yeah, well, it's completely different sort of setting. You know, you went from like the 80s in Miami to total like thug life.
I noticed it started to get a little stale, just a little bit.
Right.
You know, like not saying it's not a great game. Tony Hawk's are great games. Madden's a great game. This is a great game too, but it's like started to play a lot of new stuff.
I agree.
But I'm still beating up hookers
and you're still doing the same
running
thing.
people.
Well, let's see how everybody else feels. Hey, caller.
Hello?
Hey, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Yotagirl from Mechanicsville, Virginia.
There you go, Yotagirl. What do you think about Grand Theft Auto San Andreas?
I think overall the game is great.
Yeah? What do you think about the violence in this game?
No more violence than Vice City.
That's very,
or
very...
Halo.
Is there anything you didn't like about this game? I mean, because I have to admit that there are some things that we were talking about earlier that kind of got on my nerves a little bit. Anything that you could say was a flaw?
The map is too small, and the blimp, it's hard to make out where you're at and where you're trying to get to.
The map is too small.
Have you only opened up the first city yet?
Oh, you mean the map that appears
The
on your
map on the
screen?
screen.
Yeah, exactly.
I agree with her on that. Yeah, I actually agree with that because then you have to go and you kind of have to go out, then go to your big map and kind of like scroll to find out exactly where you are.
I thought the gunshot sounds were kind of weak, actually.
Right.
The gunshot, you know? I was hoping that.
Yeah.
One thing that's bothered me with all the Grand Theft Auto games is the damage modeling on these cars. I mean, they just get banged up so easily. All you do is just brush against a pole and my car's falling apart.
Well, I don't know if that's necessarily brushing against the pole. Maybe running into it at 90 miles.
Where are you going with this story?
Hey, thanks, caller, for your thoughts. I totally appreciate it. Hey, caller.
Hey.
Hey, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Tedakin from Atlanta.
Tedakin from Atlanta. We love
Good
Tedakin.
boy.
He's a good boy.
All right, let's talk about GTA San Andreas. What do you think?
I love the game. I like it a lot more than Vice City, actually. I like the main character because he can actually do stuff.
Right. What'd you love about CJ, right?
Do stuff like what?
Well, the problem I have with the previous game is that Tommy Vercetti's this big badass character, and he can be blown up, shot 50 times, thrown up buildings, but if he falls in water, he's screwed.
Right. This guy can swim both under the water and on the surface, which
And
is a
if
bonus.
Tommy Vercetti got trapped in a corner with the cops, he had to run back out, and Carl can climb.
Right.
It's those little things mean so much.
And what about getting a big ass fro? I mean, how great is that?
One of the first things you have to do in the game is get a haircut.
Yeah.
I, of course, went and got the fro.
Right.
Yeah.
See,
oh my God, I got the fro too.
Did you? I got the fro and the goatee. I like that one. And the other cool thing was, what do you think about the whole eating thing, Tedakin? As far as like, I played probably like a solid 5 to 6 hours. I only ate once.
Yeah, I haven't eaten it all.
You haven't eaten it all yet.
You haven't eaten it all. You got to get the pizza.
I like getting ripped though. You can get ripped if you work out.
Is your stamina down because you haven't eaten?
I don't know. I'm too busy beating up hookers to check.
Dude, me and you both. I love this guy.
Class act there, Tedakin.
What is fat hookers this year too? What's up with that? I guess it's real life.
It's trying to get real life. Real life. There you go. They probably have missing a few teeth as well.
Appreciate the call.
Yeah, one thing that I've noticed and I've also read about the game is that they don't make it so much like The Sims where you have to eat and it's annoying, but it's there and it does affect you in the long run.
Right.
So there you go. Thank you guys. All right, listen, we're going to be right back to give away a whole bunch of G4 goodies. But first, let's take a look at Gamefly's top rentals.
Can I have a G4 goodie?
No.
I'll give you a G4 goodie.
You're plugged into G4 Rewind. Up next, G4TV.com.
Hi, this is Nutdonk, and you're watching G4 Rewind. What is your favorite old G4 show?
The first show I really started watching was X-Play.
And then it eventually became my favorite show.
Arena!
Now it's probably Attack of the Show.
Judgment Day.
Actually, I liked Arena.
G4TV.com.
My favorite show on G4 probably has to be Ninja Warrior.
Started watching X-Play and then got into AOTS.
All right, guys, we're back. And let me tell you, Grand Theft Auto is not the only game with hard hits and big muscle heads. In fact, Tina, look no further than the EA Sports Madden Challenge. Let's see what's going on with them this week. Bring it on, Jay Sparks.
Jay Sparks here in city number 19 on the 2004 EA Sports Madden Challenge, and we in Nashville, Tennessee, a.k.a. Cashville. Speaking of AKAs, in the Madden world, everybody got an alias or ballin' nickname. We'll catch up with some of these cats, find out how they got their nicknames, and how it stuck with them throughout the Madden world.
My name is Madden King because I come from Omaha, Nebraska. I won like 20 tournaments, so they just start calling me the Madden King.
Well, they call me Big Rick. As you can see, I ain't too small, if you can just tell,
We got Spider-Man, Batman, Ant-Man, you know what I'm saying?
Bar none comes from, I bar nobody. I fear nobody.
My name from probably Madden back when I was playing Sega was Tommy Chubbs, because my name is Thomas, and Chubbs because I'm skinny.
You know it's branded, baby. Bar none. You see it, baby. You know it's for real. When you see it, you know it's for real, baby.
So now y'all know just a few of the stories behind some of these Madden ballers' nicknames. I'm Jay Sparks, a.k.a. the Handsome Hustler, because I'm always hustling, and my mama thought I was handsome.
Well, we've been giving you all the lowdown on GTA, so let's see who's been paying attention. It's the GTA Trivia Giveaway. So let's start playing. Really quick, you guys are going to be playing for the 2-disc set soundtrack of GTA. It doesn't comes out in a couple weeks, so the winners will be getting it through the mail. So
and a date with Tina.
And a date with me.
Can I throw that in?
Yeah,
totally.
sure. Why not?
Okay, yeah,
Topless. Why don't we just say?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay,
we're
cool.
buying.
All right, so let's take a call. Hey, caller.
Hey.
Hey, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
This is Jason from Gate City, Virginia.
All right, you a big GTA fan?
Yeah, just a little.
All right, well, let's see. Tommy's going to throw a question out.
Oh, yeah, you ready for me here?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, now GTA designer Rockstar North was originally called DMA, as I said earlier. What does the DMA stand for? Is it A, digital machine animation, B, doesn't mean anything, or C, death, mayhem, and anarchy?
Go caller.
A, B, or C?
C?
No! Survey says.
It actually.
Hit him with the bat. Bash him with the bat.
You're wrong, sir. You are wrong. It actually doesn't mean anything.
Doesn't mean anything.
Doesn't mean anything.
Which is pretty funny because it's DMA.
Sorry, caller. Sorry about Tommy's violent temperature. Let's take another call. Hey, caller.
Hey.
Hey, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
KevinInChains from Seymour, Connecticut.
All right, listen carefully to Tommy.
Okay, ready for this now? Which of the following is not a gang from GTA 2? We got A, the Hare Krishnas.
Is it Hari?
Hari?
They're not
No, they're
hairy.
hairy. They're like, well, actually, they're not
Alright,
hairy.
B?
B, the genetically cloned scientists.
Okay.
Or C, the violent video gamers.
Okay, which one is not? A,
Which
B,
one
or
is
C?
not?
Well, I enjoy running over Harry Krishnas in that game.
That's
Yes,
very true.
good.
I'm gonna have to go with B.
What is wrong with you people?
Okay, one more. We got time for
No,
one more.
one
The
more.
answer is, Tommy, the answer is?
The answer was C, violent video gamers.
gamer.
Yes,
All right.
also known as Tommy Tallarico. One more. Come on, let's go.
Okay, all the songs
Okay,
on...
hold on. We need a contestant.
Oh, screw them.
Tommy, we need a contestant. All right, hey, caller, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hey, my name is Ryan Dotson. I'm calling from Water of Merlin.
All right, listen carefully, because none of you guys have gotten it right yet.
Okay, you're our last hope here. Here we go. All the songs on Flashback Radio were also featured in the 80s movie A, Scarface.
Right.
Okay.
B, Flashdance.
Okay.
You know about that.
I know all about it.
And C, Who's That Girl?
With Madonna.
All right. Okay, yeah. Okay, what's the answer?
All right, I thought it's not Scarface.
I'm sorry.
Wait, hold on, sorry.
What was your answer?
I'm gonna go with C.
No,
dude,
just get Nobody knows what they're
I hit the laptop.
doing.
Holy crap, I got it wrong.
Yeah, you got it wrong. Sorry.
We tried to help you out there. We tried to save, tried to reel you in. Do we have time for one more?
No,
The
we
answer
don't.
was Scarface. But he didn't want to listen. All right, so we are out of time, but I want to thank Tommy Tallarico.
None of our cars are right.
Jesus
They don't know
Christ,
anything
God.
about it.
We're out of here. Until next time, goodbye.
Don't even make
This August, X-Play's got game as Adam and Morgan travel the globe bringing you the biggest gaming conventions in the world.
You want to see them, and we've got them.
Starting with G4's fan-favorite award show, G4ia. Then on to Germany's Leipzig, Europe's battleground for console domination. And PAX, Washington's huge indie gamer culture party.
We just got done playing Metal Gear Solid 4. I gotta say, this is now one of the must-have games.
This August, X-Play's got game all month long starting August 7th. Part of G4's Stay Out of the Sun Summer.